Well, I did it again. And some people probably think I have a problem, but you know what? I can't help myself. Let me show you how it all starts. So as it goes, I stumbled across something on Facebook Marketplace. It's a material collection system that should fit my 755. I just did a video stating that I wanted to get rid of my track vac leaf collection system, which I did. I sold it on Facebook Marketplace. And not more than a week later, I think it's kind of rough, and we'll see. I think they're a little too high on the price, but I grabbed the truck and the trailer and a little bit of cash, and I'm on my way, an hour away from home, to see if I can snag it. It'll be interesting to see if this thing is worth a darn, but if it's a good deal, I'll grab it and I'll work on it and we'll try it out. All right, now I got an hour drive ahead of me. We'll see what happens. So here we are. I went to get a leaf collector system and wound up bringing home a leaf collector and a snowblower. So I'm not even sure if this snowblower fits my tractor. I think it does. It was on an 855, so it should fit, but I don't even know if it works. I just get caught up in the moment. I can't resist. It used to be Craigslist, and now it's Facebook Marketplace. I can't pass up a good deal. And when I see stuff that I think will work on my tractor, it's like I gotta have it. So here I am with two pieces of equipment. Both of them need work. And this isn't the first time this has happened. So I'm gonna hurry up and get this stuff unloaded before it gets dark, and then I'll explain a little more in detail about what's going on here. Is anyone else an impulse shopper? Well, the guy that had the material collection system just happened to have a 59-inch snowblower sitting in the yard too. And well, as anyone that's as impulsive as I am would know, when you see something like this and you think it would work out on your tractor, you just have to buy it. I don't even know if I want a snowblower. I got that snow blade, but I've never used it. Speaking of impulse buys, this tractor is one of them. It was March. Winter had just ended, and this pops up on Facebook Marketplace. It's got the snow blade, the soft-sided cab, and four-wheel drive. The guy wants it out of his yard. It's $3,000 So I couldn't resist. I took off from work early, drove 3 hours, and got it and brought it home. It's a nice little tractor. I bought it because it only has 948 hours, and I thought that I would put the loader from my other tractor onto this one and make one nice tractor with fewer hours, because the other one's got about 2,200 hours on it. But the more I think about it, the more I'd like to have two of these, because I could leave the loader on my other tractor all the time and then use this one for other duties, such as snow blowing. So I could use the snow blade on that, I could use the bucket on my 755, or I could use the backhoe for snow removal. I've got options. Actually, up until last year, I had always had a snowplow in a truck. My 95 F350 had a really nice Western V-blade on it, and I used that for nearly 10 years to remove snow from our driveway and my parents and my brothers. It worked great. I sold the truck 2 years ago, and then we didn't happen to get any snow last year, so I really haven't been missing not having any snow removal equipment. This just looked like something I had to try out, and it looks like a little bit of a challenge because it's got a few things wrong with it, and I like a good challenge. So in this video, I hope to get that snow blade off the 755 because I've never done that before. And we're going to take a look at this snowblower to see what all is broken on it. Hopefully I can get it fixed up, and then ultimately I get it connected up to this 755, and then we'll see if it works. I was going to say hopefully there's some snow by the end of this video, but I really would be fine if I hook it all up and I don't use it this winter. All right, let's see what I got myself into on this stupid blower. All right, well, there's several things going on with this. The first of which I noticed is this side is bent. So I'm gonna have to see if I can straighten out that hitch a little bit. This looks like it's bent. Does it matter if these are straight or bent? Probably doesn't matter, right? It's just snow. Maybe it will make it wobble really bad. Oh, it's been welded. It's all been welded. This thing's a piece of crap. Maybe I should have looked at it closer before I bought it. Okay, this right here is the front hitch for it. I think without this, you wouldn't be able to make that snowplow work at all, obviously. The PTO has to go back to the mid-mount PTO where the mower deck would normally connect. So first things first, this drive shaft, the U-joints feel pretty good. Ooh, that'll be fine. That one's good. Oh boy. That has got some grind. Man, oh man. Man, this looks like it was sitting in the dirt. It turns pretty hard. So I don't know if we could lube that up and see if, and get it on there though and see if it'll work or what. Probably have to put a new bearing in there. I know it's probably gonna need bearings because this doesn't turn very good. Heck, it's already turning easy. Oh, well, heck. That doesn't need bearings. Look at that. Now it turns easy. It turns so easy now. All right, we can try that without replacing any bearings. Check out these hoses. They're pretty rusty looking. Man, WD-40 should be sponsoring this video. I think this thing's gonna be fine to hook it up to the tractor and try it out. We gotta at least see if it works, so. Let's see if we can straighten up that hitch on the blower. That'll be the next thing. All right, what are all these hoses for? The cylinder. Oh, it's got a hydraulic chute rotator. That's cool, I didn't even realize that. So that must go to the loader valve, and then I can control the up and down in the chute with the loader. This thing is cool. I feel like I'm living pretty fancy with this 30-year-old blower. I've never had a very good torch. All I've got is this little jobby. And if it's got any gas, ooh, that one's got gas in it. I smell it. Probably gonna need that. Hopefully not gonna need that. Maybe we can get this done. I should have some glasses on. I get some glasses. Well, this little torch does do the trick when it's full of, when the bottles are full. It seems like every time I want to use it, the bottles are empty, so I don't know how I got so lucky this time. It's running out. What was I just talking about? It's never full when I need it full. It's out of acetylene. Whoa! A little better than it was. It's still got a little Watusi in it. So another thing I noticed is that this cutting edge is really whopped up. I don't know if I can just pull that straight or probably have to take it off of there and see. I bet you somebody has come up with like a pipe solution or something round to work there in place of the cutting edge so that I don't displace a bunch of stones. And it needs some better feet too. It obviously doesn't have any feet on here. This is what happens when you do impulsive buying. You just kind of get overtaken by the moment and you don't look at all the fine points. And sometimes that can burn you. I'm hoping it didn't here because this serial number tag says 59 inch, 6 and 770, 8 and 955. So I don't know if that means it won't fit or if it's just not meant to fit and they want you to buy a bigger tractor for the snowblower. I'm still gonna try it anyway and see, so at this point, I just want to get it mounted up on the tractor and see if it's going to work. And then I'll decide how much money I'm going to put into it. Because I might just be reselling it. I'm sure someone watching this knows whether or not it's going to work or not. And maybe you could chime in and let me know if this 59-inch blower will work okay on the 755, assuming I get it mounted up. Maybe it's just a power thing. So I'm gonna put this snowplow here, so hopefully it's out of the way, and then I can pick it up with the forks and get it out of here. Black, blue, yellow, red. Oh yeah, that lifted her up. Oh, it's got a JC clip in the back. Oh, what do you call these things? I call it a JC clip because, you know, it's a J and a C, JC clip. Yeah. All right, well, it's off of there. I don't know, seems like it'd be a pain in the butt to get it back on there. But this looks like a really nice blade. I mean, it's really well built, really solid, so I think you could actually move some dirt with it too, but for sale, hit me up. I'm sure that I could jump online and find a manual or maybe even a video on how to hook this up, but to me, part of the challenge is just figuring it out. It's like solving a puzzle that no one else has solved before. At least that's a feeling you get, even though thousands of people have done this. You know, I don't know whether I should hook the PTO shaft up now, or to me, if you figure it out on your own, you tend to remember it better for the next time. So it implants into my brain better when I'm forced to figure it out on my own. This looks like it should slip out of there, but I'm sure it won't. I'll put it in the vise. Geez, this is like a WD-40 commercial. There we go. Anybody else like the smell of WD-40? Stuff's like cologne. All right, so here's the collar on this thing. I've been working at it for a few minutes trying to get it loose. It's starting to move. This whole thing was laying in the dirt. This was laying in the dirt, and you see it's all corroded and okay, I got the collar starting to move. This yoke is going to be stuck on that shaft. And I don't think it has budged. Man, that is going to be a pain in the butt. I got to keep pecking away at it. I'm going to keep prying, and maybe I'll have to heat it. Well, I think the only way to get this apart is going to be with the torch. And my torch bottles are empty, so that means we're going to have to make a trip to the store. All right, let's go heat something up. Okay, on this here, you gotta try to heat up the outside as much as you can without heating up the inside shaft. You're trying to make the outside expand. It's gonna be a real challenge. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it's amazing what heat can do. I'm gonna smell rubber or grease, so I don't want to burn up what's inside of there. I don't know, I don't feel like it's gonna go yet. Give her a few whacks though. I don't think it's moved yet. Oh, now it's moving. She's moving. That's it. There's a bearing right here too, and the burning that I smelled was the seal of that bearing. So it probably needs new bearings anyway, but as I said, the point of this is to see if it's going to work at all. Brush your teeth. I'm going to get this shaft cleaned up and do a little bit more, and then let's see if I can get it mounted on there. There we go. Look at that. That went right on there. Well, that was a piece of cake. Put my hand in the grease again. The 855 and the 955 are actually longer frames, so that's why these are plenty long. But that's all right. I'll get those tucked up there. I can see where they've rubbed on the tire before. Okay, it's all mounted up. I think I'm ready to try it. Here's the moment of truth. Oh, it worked. All right. Let's see if it will raise up. Looks like that's all the way up. Yeah, that is all the way up. I wonder how high that should go. Maybe not much higher now. I don't know whether to try that chute or not. Whoa! Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. All right. It's time to see if this part works. I've never even tried the PTO before. So let's see. We'll put her down. Oh, I see a shadow. Oh, it's blowing stuff out. That looks good. I don't even think I need to straighten that up. All right, well, I think I accomplished what I set out to do today. This thing mounts up to the 755. It appears to all work. I had to obviously clean some stuff up, but this is a viable option for this machine. So now I got to decide whether this is better than the Snowblade. I would ask for your opinion on that. If you've got any experience with running a blade versus a blower, or whether or not a 755 will handle the 59-inch blower, I'd like your input and your feedback, but hopefully I'm not the only one that gets caught up in a marketplace impulse buying. Anyway, it was fun seeing if I could get it mounted up on here. I learned something new. So next thing I'm going to do is get this all cleaned up, maybe put a new cutting edge on it, touch up the paint where it needs to. I'll get the cab put back on the tractor, and then I'll be sure that it won't snow this winter. If I'm prepared, no snow. Thanks for watching Dig Drive DIY. Hopefully I'll see you next time around. Take care.